All right. Well, we're back. Yeah, Stick
Hi.
apparently was really thirsty. He drank his entire soda. Wait, what kind of soda? Was it Mountain Dew?
What? It would never be Mountain
It was
Dew.
Mountain Dew, wasn't
No.
it?
Uh,
Yep. Don't lie to me. All right. So,
yeah.
two things. First off, I have a story about Internet Historian. But secondly,
Okay.
before I get to that, how many freaking YouTube channels do you think use "And We're Back" as their like welcome back?
Is there
Yeah,
tagline?
yeah. How many other YouTube channels do you think?
Game Grumps.
Do they? I thought they said, "Hey, I'm Grump. I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps."
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's their like beginning jingle, but usually Dan is like, "And we're back."
do you want to have a beginning jingle? You
Yeah,
used
oh
to
my
be a
God.
choir kid, like that makes sense for us.
I think if we were to make a jingle, it'd have to like kind of come naturally.
Yeah. Okay, so do something naturally right now.
Do something. Well,
That's how
I will
natural
not be
works,
doing
right?
that.
Yeah.
No.
All right. So that just like real weird ass like story about Internet Historian stuff. Stick and I went to PAX together. Scandalous. I know.
Yeah. Oh my God. I wondered if it was this story.
Well, all right. How many other stories about Internet Historian do you think there are? No, because like, as we're driving back from the convention hall one day,
Yeah. It was just lots of traffic
Yeah.
and shit, so we would listen to random
okay.
YouTube videos.
To be, Stick was more annoyed at the traffic than I was.
Well, yeah. I mean, at one point we passed an exploded car.
I don't know why you would be annoyed at that. That was.
I
that's just
was
the thing that happens.
because we went down to one lane of traffic and people were still like.
Oh, they were slowing
driving
down
stupidly.
to stare at the car. Okay.
No. They were just driving really stupidly and
That's
like
just
weaving
Washington,
in and out
man.
of traffic.
That's just Washington. All right, so
Man.
no, but like kind of like how the parents put on videos to stop their kids from crying.
Yeah. Was that? Wait, hang on a minute. Is that why you put? No. That's so.
So I put on Internet Historian.
No, I thought I did. I thought I put it on.
Well, you were the one who suggested let's watch Internet Historian. I put on a video.
Oh, maybe that's what it was.
But yeah. And it was the Fallout 76 video, right? Yeah.
Yeah, and
like the fall of.
You were
76.
quoting it nearly word
So,
for.
I don't know.
word.
I don't know what got into me. Maybe it was just a long day at the convention, or it was all like the 7 Red Bulls that I was on.
Maybe.
I started quoting like as the
word for word. as
the
you listened to it.
entire the freaking Fall of 76
God.
video. Just like and
How
I
many
couldn't-
times had you watched
and
it?
I couldn't
like, Jesus.
stop. The weird thing was that like I recognized like, wow, this is weird, and Stick probably thinks that I'm an idiot now. But I couldn't stop because I mean, you don't stop when you start quoting Internet Historian. You don't stop. You hear that music and you're just like, yep.
You even started quoting the
Goodbye world.
the
Goodbye
ad.
necks. Goodbye bodies. Goodbye heads. Bugs everywhere. Server crashes. Game crashes. Imported bugs from
Okay.
Fallout 4.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Is that, well, I
you
mean,
even were quoting the ad that he had in
what?
between.
I don't even remember which ad that was. I'm sure if you started it, though.
For NordVPN, I think.
Oh,
but-
okay. We leveled up,
Yeah.
by the way. So do you,
Oh, sweet.
Captain Coward? I forgot that was our name.
Well, no, we're only a lieutenant.
Lieutenant Grade 5. So like we
yeah,
started.
but
as
we're Lieutenant Coward.
Great. Yeah, you're right. We started as well. I guess if we're on the radio, wouldn't it be Lieutenant? Yeah.
That's true.
Lieutenant Coward. Where do you want to put our skill points?
Right up your ass.
Wow, that's mean. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't say
So we've got. Don't say swears.
that. Don't say swears.
God.
To be fair,
Why is like all of our humor derived from other people?
because we're unoriginal. Duh.
Yeah.
No, okay, that's not true. We have Christian Snail. No one else
That's
in our
true.
server has. Do you want to tell me where to put the skill points,
we
and then you tell
should-
them about Christian Snail?
Oh God.
Yeah.
We should become more offensive.
Okay, yeah, you know what? That's good. I like being offensive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna speaking of being offensive, I'm gonna kill
Blow
this guy.
that up.
You tell him. Yeah, you tell him about Christian Snail.
We were playing what's that game?
Gartic phone.
Pictionary
Gartic phone.
thing. What?
Gartic
Gartic
phone,
phone.
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah. It's
So we're playing Gartic phone.
online Pictionary.
Yeah. You don't know what that is. Basically, you write a prompt, you draw a picture, and then from that picture, someone else has to guess what it is.
I was gonna say, like, if you don't know what that
In a
is,
chain?
you know, rip bozo. Like, I'm not gonna explain it, but you know, you explained
Wow.
it, so there you go.
Yeah, it's basically like the telephone game, but with pictures
Yeah,
and
that's why it's called Gartic phone.
text.
Because
Yeah.
you're on the phone with a Gartic. That one kind of fell through. Anyway.
Okay. Anyways, Jesus Christ. So we were, I don't remember how long ago it was, but we were playing around of it, and for some reason, someone drew like a snail
Yeah?
that was at a church or something.
We're gonna have to get Blonde in here to like fact check that because I don't remember
my
the
God, I
origins
don't
of Christian
remember.
Snail. I think it was a pun on Christian Bale, like the actor.
Oh, that's right.
But
Maybe
somebody,
that's what it was.
somebody was like, because I think someone made a Kevin Bacon joke, and like drew
Maybe?
like Kevin Bacon is a pig, and then it's like, yeah, Kevin Bacon and Christian Snail.
And then it just kind of
Christian snail,
devolved
yeah,
into an actual Christian snail.
It devolved into
would-
a snail that would like carry like a Bible around and pray,
Or
and,
like have a cross on its shell.
on its
or...
shell, and it's a recurring character in our Gartic phone sessions, which we should totally. That would be a fun fucking video to make.
I think that would be more good as
a stream.
Stream thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would probably be like maybe to be fair, our Gartic Phones sessions are a bit like our Jackbox game sessions, where they get a little bit unhinged.
They
maybe
do. They do. Oh my God, you are touching
he
tips.
can't move. I thought he was moving. He can't move. There we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, they're
Nice.
vibrate
Nice explosion
back
graphics.
and forth. This game is from what was it? 2003. This game is from 2003. Cut him some slack.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
All right, so that was our first pirate mission. We killed
Sweet.
an enemy freighter that we were already going to kill. We killed one of his fighters. I'm actually going to kill this other fighter because they have good shields on them, and I want their loot. And then we're going to go back and, like, I know that early on... Ow. Oh, he's still shooting back. He's still kicking. I know...
He's been stuck for, like, a couple days. He's like...
one day
come back here and
one
fight
day
me.
that ship's going to come back, and I'm going to shoot him. So, at the start, like, one of the episodes, Stick was like, yeah, when do we need cargo holds? We're never gonna do cargo stuff.
We're never gonna do cargo runs.
Yeah.
No.
And you know what? You're right, because and I mean this in the most, like, what is going on up here? All of the next missions are military missions, like, go to a place, kill something mission. So,
yeah.
I hope you like fighting, because that's what we're going to do a lot of. Speaking of which, hello, Hiryu. I thought you were a Japanese carrier in World War II. What the heck? What are you doing in space? Oh no, that's a heavy cruiser. Okay, I'm gonna avoid that one. I just want whatever this stuff is. Yeah.
I support some
the
shield generator. Oh God, they're beeping really loud. What the hell?
That's to let people know, like, hey, there's a thing here.
Oh, okay.
Obviously the I guess whoever named all the Fazrah ships named them after, like, Japanese ships from World War II.
Huh.
You know, if I had a nickel for every time.
Jesus. Noise.
But oh yeah, it's pretty loud, isn't it?
Yeah, better hull.
Better combat sensors. Let's go. Not a better engine, but better shields. Wow, these are 40 kiloton shield generators. Too big for this ship.
Wow.
Sorry, but we do have
How are we carrying them? So wait, hang on. We can carry them, but we can't.
So we have a big ass cargo hold.
Yeah, but that doesn't make any sense.
You know what? You're right.
They can go in the cargo hold, but man,
they can't go in the ship.
No, can't do it. Nope. Too big. Too big.
You know what? I never thought about that, and I assume that the reason that I never thought about that is because the game designers were like, let's just hand wave it. Who cares, man? Like.
Yeah, your cargo hold should increase the overall hold capacity, like, of your ship.
Yes. And
not just...
And in a different game that wasn't from 2000... Oh, double... Okay, I'm actually going to swap out... I want to try the double tachyon cannons. So these pierce shields, which means no longer will we have to sit there and drain our opponent's shields.
No longer will we have to drain the shields.
Why are you... Oh, the radio guy. Okay, right.
Oh, was I? I thought I was just saying something.
I mean, you were. Well, you know what? We have these. Oh, that's a cruiser. You know what? We have a friendly cruiser that's almost dead. Yeah.
A friendly Terran cruiser that we've been authorized to blow up?
Well, I mean, to maintain our cover. I don't. Do we need to blow him up to maintain our cover?
No. We have to. We got a license to kill.
All right.
We have to.
All right. Yeah. I'll do it, but then I gotta run away because I'm not gonna be able to fight off 2 cruisers and a destroyer by myself. But
Like,
he's
listen,
already
I'm
crippled.
so sorry, little Terran cruiser.
Call
We were
this a
told to
scuttling.
kill everything Terran.
Yep. I'm a pirate.
Yar.
Yar. See, he's hostile.
Sir, you're flying the U.S. flag. What are you doing?
He must have run into
I went to your high school reunion. We know each other.
Dang you, Lieutenant Coward! Like he knows who we are. These cannons have a
You were
longer...
the best man at my wedding.
Yep, and he's dead.
God.
No, we actually
Take care of my wife and child.
Tell
Like,
my
oh
wife.
God.
Yeah. All right, free loot. Look at that. That was an easy kill. I guess that secures
Free
us.
loot at the expense of,
You know, a cruiser. Yeah. At some point,
the
we
expense
will.
of $1 billion
Dude, look at that!
cruiser.
Just right through his shields.
Oh, dang.
Now his engines are damaged, so he's gonna slow down. It is a lower fire rate, so like it takes a little bit longer to reload. But man, those things hit hard. They are probably the best. And you know that weapon that I said, like, hey, there's one type of shield piercing that phased shield protects you from? This isn't the weapon. This weapon pierces all shields.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, why wouldn't you always run that?
They're heavy and they fire slow. Like they're a little bit heavy to be putting on a ship this small. If I had a bigger ship or like a more upgraded ship, well, and that, because they can miss. More so, okay, we actually do this right here, the scattering armor. If a ship has scattering armor, and you see it says 13% resist shield piercing, that's not just like resist shield, that is damage resistance. That's 13% damage resistance. And it stacks like...
So it's just a natural resistance.
These armor buffs, these armor
Wait,
pieces...
they stack, or are they...
They are ship-wide. So this 6% damage resistance is not 6% damage resistance for this armor piece. It's for all of my armor. So
are they an individual stacking thing, or just an additive?
They're additive.
13% plus another 6%.
They're additive. So if I had...
Oh my God.
Yeah, so if I had 5, like 1, 2... Like if I had 8 pieces of this type
So if you had 100% resistance,
it's
like that's
double
it.
damage.
They can't hit you.
Well, it's double damage resistance, but...
What?
Well, 100% damage... no, yeah, you're right. 100% damage resistance.
Yeah, it would just resist all damage.
Yeah, I'm thinking of like 100% like damage modifier. No, yeah. To my knowledge.
So yeah, and then if they have 100% penetration, then you would be...
To my knowledge, actually, this race of aliens here prefers emissive armor, this damage resistance armor. And every level increases the damage resistance by 1%. So, late in the game, and I mean, like, at, like, level 40 or something, where their cruisers will have a full set of emissive armor, like, they will just be surrounded by emissive armor, they will have 100% damage resistance. And the only way to beat them... Wow, he has 1 hit point left. The only way to beat them would be to use armor piercing, like, there's armor piercing torpedoes that just bypass the damage resistance. But yeah, like, it gets a bit busted. I guess the game devs didn't think that one all the way through.
Our clan will come for you, Trepidation.
There we go. Yeah.
And we're dead.
That's shut up. I guess that's your clan right there, that Fazrah cruiser that has missed.
He just watched you die.
Yeah.
Like, he had a good run there.
So the scanner jammer that we have, this one, minus target attack rating. It means that if we're targeting somebody, we're also jamming their sensors.
Oh,
so
how
it's
fast
hard.
they're...
It's not how fast, but how accurate. You see that? Like, they missed both beams. It's how they missed the third beam.
Wow.
That scanner jammer is really powerful. The downside being they're really expensive. You know, I wasn't supposed to fight these guys, but I'm winning, so...
Yeah, might as well.
Might as well, free loot.
Supplies and money.
We do have a decent amount of money. At some point, I do want to purchase a different ship. Because this one is quite literally the worst ship in the game.
Trepidation, you stray too close to oblivion.
Oh, ow, those Ripper beams do hurt, though, when they hit. That took out our
shit, I've gotten deaf.
shield. What?
Hang on.
What? Did your headset die? Okay, folks, this is your friendly PSA. Recharge your headsets before you start recording, because now it's just me, and I'm a lonely boy. Whenever I'm by myself, I get shy and I start stuttering, and I'm stalling. Stick, please come back as quickly as you can. You know, I kind of wish that Infamous was here, because Infamous would yap enough to fill the void between what I'm supposed to be doing and what Stick is supposed to be doing. Anyway, these cruisers, actually, these cruisers right here, the Fazrah cruisers, are supposedly the best cruisers in the game. That being said, they're not. They don't have any rear-firing weapons. Generally speaking, the mark of a good ship is that it can fire behind. And because... Man, what did I just say? Alright, they don't use their rear-firing weapons that much. Let's go with that. The Ziadi heavy cruisers are actually the best cruisers in the game. Wow, 2 misses. Come on, gunners. What am I paying you for? Stick, please come back. I love you. I miss you. He can't hear me. Either that or he's just being a douche and not saying anything. That would be...
Why would I ever do that?
I fucking knew it. But he just like sitting there like watching me squirm and be like, so this is what it would be
my
like.
headset honestly did die,
Yeah.
but I turned it back on and I heard you talking about Infamous. I was like, yep, okay.
You're like, oh, you wish that Infamous was here instead of me. Well, no, I'm saying to like you know, fill the void that you left in my heart last Christmas when I gave you my heart, and then the very next day you gave it away. I'm an excellent yapper, all right? I'll have you know, I can yap decently. I guess being a good yapper
somewhat
is important for if you're gonna like DM for Dungeons and Dragons. You kind of have to be a good yapper. You have to be good at never letting there be an awkward silence, because awkward silence is just the worst.
Oh no! I like silences because it allows people to speak up and be like,
this,
you know.
By the way, that thing that I'm targeting, that is a Ziadi heavy cruiser. That is the best ship in the game, in Waffle's opinion. In the game's opinion, this cruiser is the best ship in the game, but I mean, it's getting its ass kicked by me.
This is the best ship in the game, gets destroyed.
Yeah, supposedly, well, the best cruiser in the game, and cruisers are kind of the best class of ship. I'll probably get into it, like, when we end up having enough credits to purchase a cruiser.
This ship's like, you stray too close to oblivion.
Oh, look, he's shooting his buddy with a torpedo. Well, he's trying to shoot me, but his buddy's in the way.
So there's another giant ship in the way.
Yeah!
What do we do?
Friendly fire! More friendly fire, please. More. I'm gonna hide behind.
Maybe by the time our torpedo hits him, he'll be dead. Oh no.
To be fair, yep. Oh.
Wow.
That wasn't even me.
Good kill. Good kill.
Great job. All right, I'm gonna take this guy's loot. And I'm gonna run because that thing is gonna destroy.
Why
me.
would this ship just flip over like that? That's not how space works.
Okay, Stick. How would you do the death animation? You don't have dynamic models. You can't rip them apart. How would you do the
No dynamic models. Well, you could.
How would you?
Whenever it's about to die.
Yeah.
No. Listen. You do. Whenever it's about to die. You create multiple little ships, same size, right? But then you cull off part of it, right? So you can't see it. So it looks like it's breaking apart. And it just goes.
You know, crunch, Stick. And
then it deletes all those parts.
Where were you in 2003 when when they were making this game, and you could have gone back and told them?
Yeah, like, come on.
Yeah, what were you
doing? Make your ship explosions better.
What were you doing being 7 years old? Like, ugh.
What, in 2003, I would have been 7.
Yeah, see? I know your birthday. I know your birth month. I also know the county in which you live.
Oh, no.
We should probably take a break before I dox. Like, I actually dox. We'll get back. We'll take a break. That was a long, like, one voyage for the pirates. We still have 2 more voyages for the pirates before we get in there.
Yeah, but we exploded a few extra ships,
actually,
so it's fine.
Yeah, so... I'll sell all this stuff like off screen. Y'all don't need to see that.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Well,
love you all.
See you next time.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Da da da. The loud music.
Dude, such dramatic music.
Yeah.